He says, I have a funny story about French fries, you guys. So I'll uh, I'll quickly tell my French fry stories because we're waiting for people to join the class. So French fries, I was in Taipei 2 years ago at Christmas time, and a junior high school, a middle school with students aged 12 to 14 visited our high school because many of them were foreign students, and their mothers and fathers maybe wanted them to go to um, high school at our high school called Yangming. So they had a big lunch and they had hamburgers with French fries. And the kids at the from the junior high school with their nice little uniforms and their berets, they said, "Oh my gosh, you guys can have French fries every day." And the teachers were laughing. They said, "No, they only did this because they want these students to come to the high school. They don't have French fries every day." So that's the funny French fries story. Let me ask you guys this because we have ketchup. Your name is ketchup after all. Do you guys have French fries at your schools? I mean, can you eat French fries at lunch?
No,
wait. My
My school
my
doesn't have like lunch. We have to bring our own.
We have to bring your own. Do you think that's good, Kitty, or do you think the school should make a hot lunch?
To be honest, I think it's better that way. That way, like the school isn't responsible if some kid has like an allergy or whatever.
Yeah.
Push
wait.
the responsibilities
Oh,
aside.
I see. Yeah. So if you have like an allergy, then it's your mom and dad's responsibility to make, food that doesn't have peanut oil in it or something. All right, Liam, go ahead. You're saying, wait, you have to let other people talk though, Liam. Sometimes you talk a little bit too much. Go ahead.
but sometimes my
Hmm.
brother's school has French fries and burgers.
Well, there you go. It's a special thing then. All right. That's kind of what
He
our
learns
school
at
was.
Mary Curie class.
Yeah. Hey, Lucy, how about your school? Do you have French fries and hamburgers and pizza?
Yeah, I had a hamburger
Yeah. And is that a special thing or do they have that every day?
every day.
Oh, nice, nice lunch. Hey, let's see. Daniela had a thing. Daniela, did you say you had a question for us in the chat? So we have to go to chat. Where is my chat? Okay, here we go. Today's Saturday in Canada, not Sunday. Ah, so Daniela. Hello, teacher. I just finished studying my other class. Very good. Stella is here. Hello, Stella.
Hi, teacher.
How are you, Stella?
Pretty good, but like a bit stressed from the other class.
What do you study in the other class?
IELTS,
Oh,
right?
IELTS.
Really hard
It is really hard. Do
and
you have
boring. The
Oh
teacher
my God.
talks a lot.
Is it a
Oh,
British
IELTS.
teacher? IELTS, yeah. IELTS. I always say it like
Oh,
this.
cool.
I always say
I took an IELTS mock test like twice, and
how did
both times I got like a 6 or something. I don't know if that's good or bad, but like I'll
it's
take
pretty
it.
It's
high.
pretty good, I think.
Yeah, pretty good. 7 is the highest, so I think 6 is pretty good. It's funny, Danielle, I had to teach
Oh,
that.
no, 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 no. 7 isn't the highest. 9 is the
Oh,
highest.
9 is the highest. Well, 6 is still pretty solid, solid if you think of it that way. Kitty, I used to teach IELTS so much that I would just, before I would grade the papers, I'd say, oh no, it's another IELTS paper. I'd say it like that. I go, IELTS, because it was just, oh my gosh. They're hard to grade, you guys, IELTS papers, because you have to look for criteria that's being met. And I used to do that for a professional service. And oh boy, it was strict too. They would sometimes question what I wrote. Danielle writes, in Vietnam, it is Sunday. Time zones are different anyway. I know, Danielle, I'm in Japan. So my hometown, Chicago, is 15 hours behind us. So, if my sister calls me now at 11:30 Japan time, I sometimes get nervous, Danielle, because I think maybe it's a family emergency. So I get a little bit worried if I get a message at a strange time from one
What?
of my sisters. Yes. Okay, you guys. I got a paper here that I thought it was interesting. From
Wait.
what? What?
Um,
Wait, what?
have you ever get internet scam before?
I did. Did I tell you that, Liam? When you weren't here last week, I got scammed on Legos. A Chinese company in Guangzhou, China, said, "Oh, we have really cheap Legos," and I was going to buy a Star Wars toy for a boy who was having a pretty serious health problem because I felt bad. And then I was waiting for it to come, and they sent me a baseball hat and said, "Sorry, no Legos." And it was a total scam. They took me for $75, Liam. I was really upset about that.
What? You paid them
Yeah.
$65.
$75. I
That-
paid
that was
$75.
just
I
a-
was so angry. I
That was
just
just a
started.
waste of money, though. It's a waste of money.
Yeah, and I contacted 5 different organizations, including Lego Company in Denmark, and I had a very nice back and forth conversation with a young office lady, and she was really upset when I told her I bought the Lego toy for a boy who was very sick. And she said, my company is definitely going to look into this. So they contacted the Chinese government. I hope they got those scammers because that was just evil. They're just a total scam during the pandemic. It was it got me quite upset actually. Because like $75, it's
And then did you give the poor boy did you get the boy
Yeah, the
the
boy.
poor boy that has health problems
Yeah.
the baseball hat?
I gave it. Yeah, it's a good question, Liam. You always have good questions. I gave it to his mother. She really liked it. She's quite beautiful. She's a hardworking nurse, and she looked really great in this black hat. So it wasn't a complete waste, but like imitation Belugia Italian designer. It was made in China. It's probably worth like $5, Liam, not $75. Hey, is Dot? Are you here, Dot? We have to get into the work, you guys.
Yeah, hello.
Dot, are you there?
Shape on the surface.
Okay, Dot wrote this. This is kind of interesting. He handed this in.
What is that behind
I
it?
know. Good question, Stella. What is that?
Oh my God, English,
know.
please.
Where is that? Liam, is that you? I gotta. Oh, it was Liam. Wait, is that tall? I gotta turn out. You guys, it sounds like you got some computer voice helping you. Hey, Stella, can you read for me? Because I can't find Dot. I'm hoping Dot. Where are
What's
you?
that?
Dot's our student. He's a middle or secondary school student, but I don't see him.
Oh, I didn't see him either.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's short. Can you try it, Stella?
Okay. Governments can protect citizens from online scams by enforcing strict cybersecurity laws, increasing penalties for fraud, and requiring social media platforms to monitor and remove suspicious accounts. They should also invest in cybersecurity teams to track scammers and shut down fraudulent websites. Public awareness campaigns can help people recognize scam and avoid falling victim. Stronger international cooperation is also needed to catch scammers operating across borders.
Nice, Stella. So yeah, he uses the word fraudulent. Dot does. It just means scam. Fraud is scam, you guys. This I thought was interesting because Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg had hundreds of workers monitoring for hate speech and scams. And as soon as Donald Trump was elected, he took them all away because he knew he didn't have to follow the government guidelines. And this is the huge problem in America right now. Trump is taking away all the guidelines, all the government guidelines. So basically, America, there's all kinds of scams happening now. It's become a huge criminal government, you guys.
Wait a minute. So does that like Donald Trump is slowly stripping away our rights, right?
Yeah, consumer
Oh.
rights. Yeah.
Oh, what happened to the land of freedom, man?
It's gone. It was taken over by billionaires. It's really terrible. So my answer to Dot on this is that America is not leading anymore. So countries like Canada and Europe have to really cut down on internet scams and hate speech on the internet. And I think in the next 2 to 3 years, you're going to see them stopping things like Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, saying, no, you can't, you're not policing it. So we don't want it in our country because you're influencing our political activities too. And so these billionaires in America think they have so much money they can buy European politicians, and they can't. Europe has just got a much more honest system. So I think the first country you're going to see are France and Germany are going to stop this. And so you had Trump's Vice President Vance going to those countries and saying, you're not allowing freedom of speech. And they said, we understand what you're saying. You're lying. You want to influence our elections with your billionaires. We're not going to let it happen. So it's actually really encouraging. Countries like China and Vietnam already have been monitoring for hate speech and things like this because they don't want people spreading lies. So you guys already have a good system to stop that. You might say, but there's no freedom. You say, yeah, but then, scammers get punished hard in countries like China and Vietnam with socialist governments, and that's probably a good thing, So it's a complicated problem. Now, listen, what came up in your homework, and I prepared today's lesson notes for you, is a lot of times students I notice will say the government can solve this problem. And I thought maybe we could try something different today, a different kind of language to use that I found this language a lot of the times in my master's program. I thought it was pretty good language. When I took my master's course 5 years ago, I thought, yeah, this is pretty good language. I like this. This is a better style to use here. So let's see. Danielle, you're a nice reader. Can you read this for us?
Sure. In some of the debate pressing, I came across the statement, the government can solve this problem. However, this is a difficult statement to make. The reason is that governments introduce policies to address a problem, but there is an understanding that the solution will not be 100% successful. Therefore, the phrasings, the government should solve this, can be replaced with, is the best government can do until better solutions are found. There are many other phrases like this that can help you debate vocabulary.
Yeah, this, I'm going to put this in red. This statement
Teacher,
yes.
I'm
Oh,
traveling. I'm
Edison.
traveling. I'm not at my house.
Edison, where are you? That looks like some traditional place or what is that?
Yes, it's a traditional place from Hanoi, and I am traveling.
You look pretty cool there, Edison. I'm traveling. Edison's on the move, everybody.
By the way, Mr. Teacher.
Yes, Mr. Teacher. Yes, Kitty.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Be honest with me. Has my work been dropping in quality?
No, are you kidding? You always not only fulfill it, you exceed it by putting sources in, good phrasing, original phrasing that is not taken from AI. I always know that students aren't relying too much on AI because there are no mistakes if it's AI. If you are doing it yourself, it's perfectly fine that there are these small grammar mistakes, because then I say, beautiful, this person is thinking this out, making a grammar mistake. And so I can correct the grammar mistake, but this tells me that they did this research themselves, right? So it's a wonderful thing, Kitty. Don't worry about it. Now, Kitty, I highlighted this in red because I wrote, it's the best the government can do until better solutions are found. This statement in itself can be a problem, you guys, because people can say, no, the government isn't doing enough about Liam. We don't mess around with annotations, please. So this red phrase can be a problem in itself. It can be like, it's the best the government can do, but people say, no, the government isn't doing enough. And it can get really in open political systems where citizens in America, it's called town hall. You can actually meet your politician. And the past 2 weeks, they've been screaming at the politicians that they do not like what's his name? Elon Musk. They say, why is Elon Musk controlling our government? This is very bad. Which, by the way, Kitty, are you there?
Yeah.
See, there's a famous American politician called Bernie Sanders from the great state of New Hampshire. Do you know what New Hampshire's state motto is? What they say about their state? It's actually on their state flag. It's live free or die. It sounds like punk rock, but they came up with that 200 years ago.
No. I personally believe that I don't know, we shouldn't give the Americans too much freedom, actually.
Yeah. Well,
freedom of speech also means freedom of whatever responses you get. I don't know.
Yes.
If you say something really bad, if you say something really bad, the other person has the right to I don't know, respond however they want to.
Yeah. Yeah, this is true.
Play stupid games, win stupid rewards.
Yes. Or what was the one about Donald Trump? You say elect a monkey, expect a circus. It's a wonderful one. Okay, so you guys be careful with the red statement because it could mean you're still going to find a lot of problems. Hey, Tom, are you there? Mr. Tom is in the shadows now, who is engaged in some activity with a strange woman's voice. Tom, are you there? Good buddy. Tom, where's your mic? Mike, where's your mic, Tom?
My little brother is learning something.
I thought so. It sounded like educational voice. Hey, Tom, can you read the blue part here? This is a better expression than the government.
For example, you could use this expression while your team recognizes that the coastline of Vietnam will be exposed to increasingly strong cyclones or typhoons. The current barriers in place are providing a good enough temporary solution to the problem while other options are explored. Hopefully, the government can create a set of best practices for coastal defense against powerful cyclones in the next few years. However, our team supports the motion that the process of finding good enough solutions should be expected in case a very powerful cyclone occurs in the very near future.
Yeah, very good, Tom. You always have such great reading. I gave you this word expedited means go faster, make it a faster process because you have these dangerous cyclones because of climate change. So, you know, citizens may say, is this really the best the government can do? And they say, we're trying our best. These are really expensive solutions to protect a coastline from really bad cyclones in Vietnam. Vietnam's coastline is hundreds of kilometers long. So to protect these traditional fishing villages and cities, it's going to take a lot of effort and time to do that. Japan has tried to do that for tsunamis, you guys. But even then, the barriers in the 2011 tsunami, which is Tuesday is going to be the 14th anniversary. The barriers weren't enough, and like 19,000 people died, you guys. So people ask the question, did the government do enough? And to tell you the truth, the Japanese government did a really good job. They had sensors in the Pacific Ocean. So if the waves go 2 meters higher, it sets off alarms. They had many good, you guys, here's that term again, best practices. They had really good like the best the government can do, but still it wasn't enough because that was such a monster typhoon, a monster tsunami. It just destroyed whole villages, right? So the next thing are these cyclones, powerful cyclones, and they're getting more strong or stronger because of climate change. So what are the best practices? So if I could teach you some words today for your debate, best practices is a really good one. To tell you the truth, if you use this during a debate, it makes your team sound really intelligent and you'll get more points. I promise you. Okay. Now I'm not teaching you a trick. I'm just teaching you the debate language that really helps, right? Let me ask Kitty and Stella, you've been in debates. Kitty and Stella, have you heard this expression, best practices?
What?
Yeah, I have.
Good.
Yeah.
You can use it in your writing too, you guys. So this is really preparing you for like senior level high school and early college and graduate school. This word is
No. College students debate, like from what I've seen, most college students just like to read really fast like this. Like they like to talk really fast. So they seem like they seem very smart.
Yeah.
But like it doesn't make you smart. It just makes the other team confused and yourself confused too.
Yes. And they speak that fast. Kitty.
Oh my God.
Teacher lag. Oh no.
Like someone check his like Wi-Fi router real quick.
I think it's the Wi-Fi.
The teacher lagged.
Teacher is lagging.
Ow, teacher. No.
The teacher is gone. Let's be chaotic. Let's scream.
This is so sad. Why?
No, the teacher lagged.
I cannot hear your scream anymore.
Shut up.
Hey.
No, wait.
Hey, yo, what did you say? I'm even older than you, 1 year old, and like I never said it before, and now you're saying a very unpolite word.
Listen. You're young. Shut up.
Oh yeah, this is okay, I think, because it's deserved, kinda. Because of being
You don't say that
disrespectful.
normally, okay? You only say that when someone's being rude or annoying, that's all.
Yeah. And plus, I'm older than you. I'm just like a bit, and my role is under teacher a bit, not much, but teacher. He is bothering everyone. Ugh, so annoying. Hello, teacher.
Hello, Stella. Sorry about that. My internet just completely collapsed.
Teacher, can you tell Liam to stop swearing?
Yeah, Liam, let's have
He
better.
keeps saying the S word to me, and like it's really disrespectful. And then like Kitty said that word back to him, and now he turned up his camera. I don't know why.
Yeah, he has to improve I think he gets frustrated.
Oopsie, what'd I do?
But he's such a young guy, Kitty. You're in Canada, Danielle's in Canada. Do you guys know the expression twerp? Twerp. He's such a little twerp.
Oh.
Like mischievous behavior from a boy is called twerp. That's not a bad word because you use it to your little brother. You go, stop being such a twerp. It's just kind of affectionate. It doesn't hurt his feelings. Ketchup's smiling. Hey, Ketchup, how are you? I'm going to talk to Ketchup, who does those wonderful. Hey, Ketchup. Sorry to go off topic, but your mom says you have been in debates because I wrote a message to you that you're ready for
Yes.
the debate.
I used to be her judge.
Yeah, she's an amazing speaker, isn't she?
Okay, speaker.
Okay, speaker. I thought she was great.
Where all y'all doing debates? Let me join. Like, what?
I know. Kitty wants a debate, you guys. Stella, can you help her find a debate online? Or
you join in a debate team and like you go out in competitions, or like you ask somebody to be your judge, and I don't know. But
I've only been in 3 tournaments. I've only been in 3 tournaments,
you
and
need
each
to
one I
make a
failed.
team with a name, and then
No!
Easy, Stella, easy. Hey,
Shut up.
Kitty and
I
Stella,
have a team.
I'm
I
laughing.
had a team.
I'm laughing not at you guys.
Five.
Last year I had a teacher's helper, and I won't tell her name. I don't know if Stella knows her, but she wasn't a very nice person. And she'd always tell me how to teach my class. I really disliked this woman, Kitty. And she said, why didn't you ever let the students debate? I said, we try to, but there are 65 students and we have to do more breakout rooms, and you guys have to lead the breakout rooms. And for the debate, the reason I didn't do the debate, because with 65 students, there were 3 students who were like Stella and Kitty. You guys are like top level debaters, and they were absolutely destroying the 9 and 10-year-olds. This is one of the reasons why the 9 and 10-year-olds were so quiet. They were completely intimidated by these the secondary students, right? So this is why I think we have a pretty harmonious.
I'm sorry, but I'm not in secondary grade yet. But
okay, you're still primary, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah. So Stella, you're good at relating to the younger students. I don't think you intimidate them, make them feel nervous.
But I don't like it.
God. Oh my God. No. Because like whenever I debate, I always get like the worst luck, and I always get like the hard opponents. Like, hello?
Oh my God. Who are you going up against, Kitty?
I don't know. I went up against like
I have
college
good luck.
Kids half
mostly like
half my age.
Half your age. Nice.
No, not like half my age, like twice my age.
Oh, twice your age, yeah.
Oh my God.
Are those kids who speak really fast? Secondary? Yeah.
I hate those kids. I hate people who speak too fast. Like, shut up. Let me like you're already setting me up to fail. Stop. Give me a chance.
Well, you know what? I noticed, Kitty and Stella and the rest of you guys, if you're doing debate in Canada and America, a lot of the kids' mothers and fathers are lawyers, and they encourage that insanely fast, articulated.
Oh my God. Everybody does.
So I mean, that's where that's coming from, because I was in high school 41 years ago, you guys. I watched the final debates between these students who were in my history class, And there were three of them. Their parents were so famous, they actually argued cases before America's Supreme Court, which is totally prestigious. And they were just like their moms and dads. They're like, first of all, my opponent fails to recognize him.
Oh my God, that is.
Teacher,
I
so
hate
that means that
Oh my God.
so that means if we ever meet these kids, we'll just be in big trouble, or
No, Tom. My advice to you is just kind of watch YouTube videos on American and Canadian debate contests. And then, Tom, listen to their style and then ask yourself, can I speak this fast? Kitty was showing us how to do it in some of her early recorded debate responses, which I thought were pretty cool. She was modeling.
Oh no. To be honest, I don't know. I just read over it a few times and then I'm ready. I'm just ready to go.
You're ready to go. And that's just it. It's like practicing your speaking points. You're
just barely ingrained in me.
See, this is one of the problems, Tom. Donald Trump goes off of his prepared speaking points and he starts talking insanity. And his advisors are like, please, just stay on the things that we have prepared for you. Don't go off on
the Donald Trump is just like asking for something, that we don't know.
He's asking for your money, Tom. Be careful. That guy's a criminal. All right.
I'm scared.
Yeah, it is scary because he's destroying my country. I still love America. I haven't been back in 8 years, you guys, but he's just kind of destroying my country, Stella. You guys, let me just look at one thing here. We did the best practices. Can I teach you, Stella and Kitty and Tom? You guys are also advanced. Do you know this ad hoc? Do you guys know ad hoc?
Ad hoc? Oh,
yeah.
As needed.
This is a really great word to learn for debate and for your general college studies. Ad hoc just means temporary. It means for the time being, this will have to be good. In Latin, it means as needed. Means we're doing our best, but it's the best we can do. It's as needed. Hey, let's ask Ketchup with that amazing speaking voice. Hey, Ketchup, would you like to read this thing called ad hoc?
Okay.
Okay, it's called ad hoc.
Ad hoc. It's a simple sounding Latin word, and it means as needed, or when necessary, and finally created or done for a particular purpose as necessary. In our fishing village example, we could use it this way. Several villages are being moved on an ad hoc basis during the most severe part of the close season. Ad hoc is usually used with basis to make an ad hoc. I guarantee you will see this expression in all your years of using advanced English in your secondary school and university education, and in your adult working years. Someone might ask, is this a permanent policy? And you can respond, no, this is an ad hoc solution. And we hope to have a more standard practice in a week or so. Please be patient.
Yeah. So this one's really important. So if you're working for a business in Vietnam and you have to work with foreigners, they say, is this, the person asks you the question, they go, is this going to be the permanent solution? Because it seems kind of strange. You say, oh, no, this is ad hoc. It's only for a week. And you have to communicate that really clearly. And then they say, okay. So they tell their friends, it's an ad hoc thing. They're just going to do this for 1 week. And they think it will be successful, but just 1 week. This is not going to be permanent. So this is like a magic word, you guys, ad hoc, right? Okay. All right. So Stella, we need to do some breakout rooms so these guys all get a chance to talk because they're wonderful students, but they need a chance to communicate, right?
So can we have an easy one so I could ask easily that I get out?
Okay. I had so many things here, like best practices and stuff.
I will stay in the main room, please.
All right.
The
Hey, Stella,
name?
Stella, read this one for us in the blue. Tell me what you think.
Of course, our team supports the motion that the local government could do more to enforce illegal parking and some no, there's no N.
Dana.
Danang, smaller streets. However, if the local business owners do not insist on cracking down on people who park illegally outside the shops, the solution to this problem will only be particularly successful.
Hmm.
Let me think. I think I could be. I don't know because I think it could be a yes and a no at the both time because but I think it would be more of a yeah because I think that many people, including in Da Nang or even Nha Trang has a lot of streets that are real small and don't have a lot of amount of spaces for you to walk. So like some dumb people, they go there, they put their car right in front of that street, and we could not go into that street anymore. We must take a long turn so that we could go onto that one. But when we go out, we have no way out. So like it's really bad because they don't even care where they sit. And like they just sit there. When I go there to tell them to go away, they will scream at us and say, "There's no policy here. We can whatever we want. What do you have any problem with that?" And like,
wow, so they confront you, Stella.
I don't like it. I hate them because they're so annoying. They don't let others go out. They block the door of the street, and then like they get screamed by neighbors, but they don't care. And they sat there like they put their car there for 2 to 3 hours a day.
Yeah. So you see, you guys can say I'm a good citizen. I will try to correct other people, and then Stella's describing how people jump back and they attack you. Stella, that's kind of shocking. That's
in my old class, kids like I don't know what, but they made like makeshift knives.
Oh man.
That's why they used like metal like I don't know, they used metal rulers and they like filed it and they used it as knives.
Wow.
They threatened me all the time. That's why that's the phrase snitches get stitches was so popular in my school.
What school was that?
Teacher.
LSTS, Lawrence Esting School. Go search it up.
All right.
Teacher, one time I heard 2 kids in my school fall down from the 4th story.
Oh yeah, there's those falling schools that
one
become
fell down from the 1st story.
Was he bullied or pushed?
No,
Yeah,
he was punched down on the 4th story and he died.
Oh man, that's the thing. Bully to the point of being pushed or
he died.
All right. By the way, you guys, did I tell you the story of what Japanese junior high school students say, age 12, 13, and 14? Did I tell you guys that story? I think I did because Hannah and I were talking in another class. Do you guys know the story of Hanako?
No.
Okay, let me see if I can get an image.
Is that
Hanako or Hana-chan.
Is that the spirits in the toilet?
Yeah, very good, Chow. You know that one. Chow, let me get a picture because we need a picture to really explain how weird this is. Chow, how did you know it? Did you read that in a manga somewhere?
Yes, I read the mangas, then I find the stories on internet.
Uh-huh. Can you describe what happens?
I read them two 2 years ago, so I
This
didn't.
picture is totally scary. So they tell the young girls, don't, if you want to really be dangerous, knock on toilet number 3 times. You go 1, 2, 3, and you say Hanako, Hanako, Hanako. And if you do that, you have to run away because she'll come out of the toilet and grab you and pull you down into the toilet.
Teacher, I think I've seen this on YouTube before.
Yeah.
Like 4 times.
Yeah, there it is. And so you say Hana-chan, Hana-chan, and then she pulls you down into the toilet.
Teacher, I think this is pretty weird.
Pretty weird, huh? And so you guys,
why specifically toilet?
is that Dot? Are you here, Dot?
No, I'm Amin.
Oh, okay. Let me see who that is because that's a good point. Wait, I have to see. That's Min. Hey, Min, are you there?
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, yeah, because you and Dot are teenagers. You have deeper voices. I know it's either you or Min.
Yeah, I hate that. It's like my voice, it's like threatening someone.
Okay. All right. So yeah, it's a pretty gross thing. It's like kind of violent, and Hana is like a really evil spirit. So Chow has heard of this. Who else heard of this? I said I saw this on YouTube. There she
I
is.
never heard of that.
Yeah, it's a fun
before.
story to tell, but of course it's just a ghost story, you guys.
But and it's creeping me out too.
I know it's creepy, so let's
I
not
think
talk
I
about
will.
it.
I think I will have nightmares today.
All right, Liam, don't have night ears, and Mom will
Thanks.
get angry.
Thanks. I'm not gonna use the toilet anymore. Thanks. That scarred me. I'm never gonna use the toilet.
Well, you know what you have to do, Kitty. Don't yell out
You
Hana-chan and don't knock on toilet number 3 because there's always numbers involved in these things. Like knock 3 times, knock, 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 and toilet number 3. So you know, there's always the taboo numbers. All right, Stella, are you there? I have a great debate topic for you. Are you there, Stella?
Hello.
What happened to our Stella?
I'm here.
Hey, Stella, are you ready for a great debate topic?
No, I don't know.
Okay, here it is in chat. It's just an opinion question. What do you think of these strange legends, urban legends, you guys, because they happen in cities? Okay, so here it is. Usually, you know, like the Hanako one, that's in all of the schools all over Japan know the story of Hanako. Do you have any strange stories about your school?
Oh
So,
yeah,
like,
my school. My
yeah.
school. Oh yeah, so there's a school next to our school, and there was a rumor that some kid committed suicide on like the highest floor.
And was there any way to find out if it was true?
I don't know. I heard from the other kids, not like I just heard it from the other kids. They never bothered to ask because I thought it'd be like rude. Like, why are you asking about a dead person?
Yeah, because there's that you don't want to ask about the dead person. So the question is, do you believe these stories or do you think they are just odd stories with no basis in reality? They're just to make Liam feel better. Liam, they're just spooky stories, right? Because he got really freaked out by that Hana one. They're just spooky stories, right? But do you have any...
but if at night I want to pee, then
I just gotta pee. Okay,
wait until it's
what a funny
it's
kid.
over nighttime, and then I go out to go pee.
Okay, so you have to be careful when
In
you
the
do that,
morning.
right? You have to be careful when you do that.
After 3 a.m.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna do breakout rooms. Stella, you are the person. You are the co-host. I lost my hosting privileges because
Let me give you
send me Mr. Liam, and Tom is always good for a chat. Chow, you can join me, and Ketchup, you can join me. Wes, I always like to hear from Wes. Let me take
I will
half
stay
the
here.
students.
I will stay here.
All right, so we have 14 students.
definitely want to stay
I'll
here.
take half. Send me
I
half.
do. Hello. Where am I going?
Stella and Kitty, are you guys getting along okay?
I don't know.
No, yeah, we're doing fine.
We're
doing
cool.
fine. No
We're cool.
regrets.
All right.
It's fine.
So Stella, co-host with Kitty because you guys are both good working. You get responses from the students, and this is a beautiful thing. I have to be careful because I always ask, maybe there's a future in teaching for you. And then you guys always respond, no way.
No way. Not because I don't like teaching, but because I'm scared of the kids my age.
Oh, yeah.
If they're like this now, I cannot imagine what they're like in the future.
We have lovely kids in our classes here, don't you think, Kitty? These are nice kids, Tom and Ketchup, Lucy, wonderful kids. All right, Ms. Lucy, I have to get you to talk more. And Ms. Ketchup.
I will stay in the main room. I will not go anywhere.
All right, Liam. So do you have any scary stories about your school that you think are ridiculous? Like just silly stories.
No, about my school, there's none. But about my after class, there's a other class that when you study done with your school and then you have and then like 7 p.m. I will go there to learn,
and then it was very spooky because because that house is not even built done yet, but I still learned there.
Oh wow.
I don't know why. And there's a very spooky house next to it that somebody spread rumors that that a brick just fall down and then killed someone.
Oh, now is that an old school or are they building a completely new school study center?
That is a study center, but they aren't even done yet, and then they are not building that anymore. They're just like nah. They're just like nah. I'm not building more of this. It's too spooky.
So rebuilding from a new place. All right. Hey, let's ask Tom. Hey, Tom, do you know any strange stories from your school?
Wait,
we have to ask Tom.
And the worst thing about that study center is all the chairs in there are broken.
Oh, all right. Let's ask Tom. Hey, Tom. Tom, do you know any strange stories? Are there strange stories in your school that you just don't think are true, and maybe they just tell us to scare the kids? Wait, no, let Tom talk. He has to talk. Wait, Liam, let someone else talk. Tom, go ahead.
There are some strange things happening in my school sometimes, since some kid just seriously jumped in the water pumper, and then he survived, but he managed to survive without any injuries. No minor injuries.
Oh my God.
He jumped in he accidentally got pulled into the water pumper and came out without a scratch.
Wow, is that a dangerous water pumper?
No, but it's really tight.
Oh, it's really tight. Yeah, that's good.
Well, no.
All right. Kitty says, I don't really have anything.
I think the water fountain has favorites or something. I think the water pumper has favorites.
Water symbols, you guys. Notice I told the story about the toilet, and then Tom told the thing about the water pumper. Have you noticed there's water symbols in all these stories? It just means kids are afraid of water, don't you think?
No.
Drink your water, children. They won't kill you.
Water equals danger.
I'm drinking water.
Because the word for danger in Spanish is peligroso, but I used to work with guys from Mexico, and they would say aguas, which just means water. When they wanted to say, be careful, they'd say aguas, aguas. And it was like, why are they shouting out water, water? And it's in a dry kitchen in Chicago. That's what they substitute danger. They don't say peligroso, peligroso in Japanese, abunai, abunai. They say agua. I mean, it's like shouting water, water. And it's like a fire, right?
Teacher,
yes.
There's a type of water that is in Vietnam that is about like aqua, but we need the fina, and then we could have like the type of water of aqua, and then we plus the fina part, and it will become a brand of water.
A what of water?
A brand of water.
Yeah, Aquafina means pure water. And so it's an Italian company that took Aquafina. It means water. In some parts of America and Canada, they call that sweet water because they say the water actually tastes sweet. It's so pure. It's really pure.
Yep. Oh my God. It's my favorite water. It's my favorite brand of water. It's so good.
Is it called sweet water?
No, I've never heard anyone call it sweet water, but I love it so much.
It's Aquafina.
And for like some reason it's always cold. Like not even like in the fridge. Just like it just feels cold.
Okay. Is it called Aquafina? Because Stella's talking about a brand that was
Aquafina.
Yeah, that's famous all around the world. Hey, Kitty, Stella, and the rest of you guys, do you know how Coca-Cola Company got busted for a scam? Even big companies do total scams. You know what they did? London, England has notoriously gross drinking water. They say if you live in the center of London, the water you're drinking from the faucet in your kitchen has gone through 7 human bodies and gone out in the toilet, into the river, and then collected again to make water. So the water comes from the north, from Scotland and from Middle England, but it's already gone through 7 human beings before it gets to your mouth. So they realized that bottled water became big business in England and all over the world. And so Coca-Cola, you know, they claimed it was Aquafina that Stella is describing and that really delicious water. You guys, all Coca-Cola did is they took central London water and they ran it through their filter system to create really pure water. And finally, the workers who are British said, we're not going to, this is a total scam. We're going to tell the newspapers and the television and radio news that Coca-Cola is telling a big lie. Yeah. All right. Hey, Tom, how are you? He's seriously looking at something. What are you working on, Tom?
Oh, I was looking at some other people talking.
Yeah. And
I seriously heard some people knew that actually this is kind of like a death sentence for someone, but in my case it was really weird for my school since somehow some students managed to die, but it was out of the window.
Yeah.
I actually heard some corpses just like about 10 years ago. A student in my school was actually heard that his mom just died. It was do you know Vinham Smart City?
What is it called?
Vinham Smart City.
No.
Vietnam.
What is that?
Near my school there were a few buildings and a kid's mom and then a kid said that his mom was murdered. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Truly murdered. And she didn't live. She didn't live.
Oh gosh.
Nobody know who the killer was.
Yeah.
Although I know one thing that she was killed in Vinham Smart City. If you search it on Google Map, you'll know where it is.
Liam has a question about that. Liam, what's your question?
Last time about my school where there's one more thing. The top floor is very creepy. There's a door that leads to like balcony or something, and it has red letters on it. What?
It could be crayon.
Yeah,
I know, because like I always like when I was in kindergarten, I would go to my kindergarten place and then like I would take a bunch of random colors, red, black, I don't know, and then I would go to the balcony of that house and then like I would draw random things like hello, how are you? Blah 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 stuff. Very fun.
So the color red too, you guys, is used in a lot of these stories because red is a danger. It's like fire. So that's interesting. Liam said it was red and Stella said, yeah, in red.
It also looks like blood.
Oh yeah, because it looks like blood. Very good, Liam. So you guys,
that's why I'm scared about that.
You guys are talking about
place.
Students and workers.
Luckily,
all right.
Now I do not learn there anymore.
Okay, that's good. All right, now listen. All right. Hey, listen. Do you guys know the 996 thing in China? Do you guys have you heard that expression 996? Do you guys know it?
Teacher.
Yeah. Wait, someone wants to talk. Go ahead. No, not Liam. Let someone else talk, Liam. Someone said teacher in a sweet voice. Who is that? I'll let you talk by all means. Lucy or Misa. Hey, Misa, you're here. We have to get some more people to talk. Nya, we still have enough time. Nya, are you here?
I'm here.
Nya, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you for your response. Nya, have you heard this thing in China where it's called 996?
I haven't heard about it.
Okay, so it means that the worker starts at 9 o'clock in the morning and then they work until 9 o'clock at night. And that's Monday to Saturday. So the workers work about 72 hours a week. And people are saying this is what makes people really stress because at some of the companies, workers were jumping from the windows. They had the hours were actually making them crazy. And so these stories sound similar to the stories the students are telling here of people jumping from windows. Tom told that story. Stella, did you tell that story too about someone jumping?
Yeah, I heard like at my old school, I used to have like another kindergarten before I go to the kindergarten where I use red to color things. But like in the other kindergarten when I was like a bit young, I was only like 2 to 4 years old that time. And like I heard my friends because they love horror stories. It's like my cousin, she's older than me, so like she knows horror. So like she told me there was a school that is kind of like my school, but not my school. And like it was really creepy because the teachers there were from about 4 a.m. to like at 10 to 9 a.m. p.m. in the night. And like they were going crazy because like the students there they go crazy because the students are very annoying and naughty and keep saying bad stuff and blah blah blah. So like the teachers became insane. They go around the school at night, like even though the school has closed, they jump into school and then like they make a wish in front of the balcony or the window of their classroom, but then they jump down.
Oh man.
And I don't know because if that's true or not, but I don't like it. That's all.
Yeah. See, to find out if the story is true or not, you have to ask, the local police. Do you have any reports of people actually jumping from these schools' balconies, as Liam described them? And then you can find out if it's true. How about for your debate homework for this week? Yeah, Mr. Liam.
And who is dumb enough to jump out of a window?
Someone who has a lot of problems, Liam. It's not dumb. It's just stress.
Oh, if they are,
it will lead to certain death, though.
Yeah, they're too tired.
Okay, that's just kind of rude. That's not dumb.
Yeah,
come on, man. Like
he's so young, he doesn't understand the difference.
Okay.
Liam, it's not dumb. It's just that they get so stressed. The work is so hard.
They're tired. They want to
tired and confused. Liam, better to say tired and confused. I know from your young standpoint, you think that's a dumb thing to do, but they're just so, no problem. You'll be okay. It's just they get very tired and confused. And so you'll understand this as you get older, that some people get really stressed and they just make, what you said, dumb, they just make bad decisions. Very good catch up stressed, yeah. You can maybe see this in your grandmother or grandfather. They're worrying a lot about something. One of their friends is sick. Or their husband is sick, and so they just get very tired and stressed.
Actually, my teacher, she's so mine right now. At my school, there's some children like Liam. They say like the girls are dumb because they jump down off the road or like they jump into the pool. They jump down to the window and balcony stuff. They say
they're always jumping.
Dumb. And then like my teacher said, we aren't allowed to say that because right now everything is around us and nothing gets outside of Earth. Maybe that ghost is in front of me right now. Maybe it's sitting next to me right now. I do not know because it's transparent. It is a soul, but it's not living anymore. But they could still hear us if they wanted. So like the best way is to not hear rumors and don't tell it. If you do, don't tell they are dumb. They're going to like bring bad luck. Yeah.
All right. So the idea is like you could tell a ghost story to create caution about things, like be careful, because younger boys, I notice, are always jumping from things. It's not only boys. I've seen girls do this too. But
the first graders at my school, like the boys, they would like jump from a very short about like it's not high, it's just like the stairs. They would jump it down. Nobody could do like me, try to be like me.
Challenging. I don't know, there's something about boys' behavior we have to remember, Stella. We're connected to chimpanzees and gorillas. When especially the boys, all that hyper male energy, they jump from stairs all the time. And like you just said, Stella, they challenge each other. It's like really crazy, foolish behavior. What Liam said, that's dumb behavior. It is. Now, Liam,
I never did that before.
Jumping, that is kind of dumb behavior, but they just don't know any better. So this is why the teachers are telling them, don't do that, you'll fall. Hey, let's check with Daniela.
I never did that before, though.
Hey, Daniela, can I ask you that question? In your school in Canada, do you see the boys do anything that's kind of like dumb, kind of foolish?
Not really, but in my class, they're just like boys just keeps on like tapping our head like very hard.
Hmm.
And sometimes when they tap our head and when we tell the teacher, they're like in big trouble like that.
Oh, they do put them in big trouble. All right. Called teasing, teasing other students. Annoying behavior, you guys. Yeah. So what are we going to
Like-
do for our debate question, you guys? We have about 5 minutes left.
But sometimes,
Yes, Mr. Liam.
but sometimes, somebody
Yes.
somebody in my class that just breaks another just breaks another student's ruler,
Ah,
and then the other students cry
yeah.
because his ruler has been destroyed, and he tells the teacher, and the
Hmm.
teacher is like, nah, not my problem.
Oh, the teacher says that? Wow. The teacher says, not my problem. Wow, 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 wow. All right, you guys.
Yeah, not his problem, not her problem for real.
All right, you guys. Stella and Ketchup and Tom, Lucy, we're working towards a debate question. What would you guys like then for that debate? We're talking about punishment, strange stories to maybe stop punishment, people who are overly stressed. This is why they're doing crazy stuff. What would you guys, I put one idea is you can tell one of these crazy stories, and then you could discuss, well, why would they tell this story? What behavior are they trying to stop with a scary story? But then you could, as a debate question, you should say, should people tell these stories to young kids to frighten them?
Now I'm just scared of everything, even just a small sound like my mother's phone is ringing. I'm scared that.
Sorry, accident.
Okay, here's the question. Stella, what do you think of this question? Should people tell these stories to young kids to frighten them from engaging in bad behavior?
I think, let me see, should people tell these stories to, yeah, I do. Because I
Liam said
always,
no.
I always do, like, I tell my students and like along with my friends and little like cousins to like, I tell them a creepy story that like I heard or like I made it myself, and they were so scared. They are always so well behaved and I'm so relaxed. Yeah.
Kitty, I'm laughing at your response. No, this is just called lying. Okay.
It's just called lying, man. Like
Yeah.
There's no
it's
difference.
lying and nobody and they don't even know it's lying. Yay.
Well, I mean, like lying to kids is bad, but like
Yeah.
it's not the ethical thing, but it is like, you know,
It is
like it gets the job
effective.
done.
Yes, this is the problem. It gets the thing done, right? There's so many situations of this. You know, America has these guys called Coast Guard officers, and they protect the ships. If your ship goes down, the Coast Guard always sends an emergency rescue ship out there to help. And so they're in the Great Lakes near my hometown, Chicago. And this one officer came to our class and he told a complete lie of a story. Do you guys want to know what the lie story is? Oh, this is so bad. Years later, I realized what a liar this guy was, and he actually makes me kind of angry. He told a group of 11-year-olds that he was at another school giving a talk about what the Coast Guard does, and that the local police in our village said one kid took dangerous drugs, and you know who this dangerous drugs kid is because he's falling asleep and not paying attention to the stories, the Coast Guard guys. So he's going to look for any students who are sleepy, and if they start falling asleep during his talk, he's going to report them to the police. And so all of us were like, oh, we're going to be totally paying attention to this guy. It was a total lie. So yeah, Kitty, like you said, it was effective, but it was a total lie. So it's you guys, Kitty used a wonderful word here. You guys, you say unethical. And I really wish you guys could learn this one. Tom, do you know this word unethical? Unethical. I put it in chat. And Lucy, do you know unethical?
I think it's like not really neat or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Lucy, do you know what it is? Unethical. Ketchup.
Basically, it's basically setting your morals aside. Like you don't care about being like good or like, the good thing to do.
There we go. Push your ideas of being a good person aside. Yeah. Very good. So we have some big things here about morals and ethics and telling these stories to young kids, right? All right. So for our debate question, we had strong responses from Chow and from Ketchup. When I still studied at my old school, I saw someone, Ketchup, you actually saw someone fall?
Yes, I did.
No, I did not. I did not
That's
see them
horrible.
fall, actually.
Oh, Ketchup
just
actually
heard.
said she saw it. Ketchup, did the person have to go to the hospital?
I don't really remember.
Yeah.
I think he went to the nurses.
Yeah. Ketchup, why did he jump? Was he pushed or did he jump for a fun game or something?
I think he was pushed.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's really dangerous.
He kind of jumped for fun, and then someone pushed him. Yeah.
Oh, this is really bad. So you see, this goes back to what someone was saying, Stella was saying, or who was it was saying they watched the boys jump from the fourth step to the final step in the stairwells, like a jumping contest. Somebody said that earlier in our discussion. So it's like bad behavior in school. All right. And against society, Ketchup said, yeah, trying to cheat. So this kind of brings us back to our homework on scamming on the internet, using bad behavior, pushing aside your morals is what Kitty described it as. Very good, Kitty. I'm just looking at this original question, you guys. Should people tell stories to young kids to frighten them from engaging in bad behavior? Liam said no. Chow said no. Kitty said that's called lying. Chow and Liam both said no. So
because it's lying, and for lying, then lying is not a good thing to do.
That's
Okay?
good. Yeah, it's a really good debate question. All right, so I'm going to take that. I think that's pretty good. Let's do a final check. Stella, Kitty, do you like this topic? You were my co-host today, so I'm asking you.
Yes.
Danielle, you could, yeah, it's a complicated topic. Hey, Misa, Duolingo Misa, how are you? That great smile.
I'm good.
Misa, what do you think? Telling these crazy stories to young kids so they have better behavior, mostly in school. Do you think this is a good thing or a bad thing?
Crazy, bad thing.
Crazy. Okay, so you don't like it. You think they shouldn't do that.
I don't like it.
Yeah. And a lot of the times, you guys, it's the older students. They have all these younger students come into the school and say, "Did you guys know?" And then they tell the crazy story, and it really upsets the younger kids. Like Liam got upset when I told the story of Hanako, the Japanese ghost in toilet number 3. Right? You can see how these stories upset kids, right? Okay.
They're scary.
They're scary.
I never want to hear any one of those. Okay.
I always do. I like it. The more I'm scared of it, the more I like it.
Well, still, then
the
story
I
is
see-
never.
Sometimes
scary.
I do see some horror things, and then I'm like, nah. What's the worst thing can happen? And then immediately I hit the button on the TV. I watched it for like 10 seconds, and I'm like, nope, I'm out of here. Nope.
Then you got to change the
Not watching
channel.
it
Okay,
anymore.
let's wait. I want to hear what Misa, one more time. Misa, go ahead. Say what you were saying because you had a good point, Misa. Misa, go ahead. I didn't hear from you today, so you can give the final impression by Misa. Misa, are you okay?
Yes.
Misa, what were you saying? Go ahead. Give us our final thing. You said scary. The stories are too scary?
No, with me it's not scary. I don't think scary movie is with me. Scary school with me is not are not scary.
Nice, Misa. So Misa says these stories don't even work, right? Because they're just so crazy.
Yeah, they're not even real.
Okay, but then you said you got
I heard a lot of
them, Liam.
a lot of scary stories, and I have never seen any before.
Okay, so yeah, I am not
It's just
scared.
a lie. Everything is a lie on my
So
team.
why is everything a lie?
Yeah, good.
Not
talk.
scary.
Only scary things lie.
Now you have a good debate going.
Then they're never real. Don't trust them.
Oh, okay.
Are you really sure?
Oh,
That's
they're
true?
very real. They're very not real. Wow.
I know it's like arguing the opposite at the same time.
You know what's really scary? I saw 3 homeless people smoking weed outside my house. That was definitely real.
Oh,
scary.
I have the same thing. There
By
was
the way,
like
did
a
you
man
guys
Interesting.
toys.
did you guys know in
Scarier.
Cambodia next to Vietnam they actually serve weed cheese pizza that a lot of tourists eat? Did you guys know that? Cambodia is like weed
Oh,
country.
that's horrific.
Yeah. So like college students will go from Thailand and Vietnam and like try weed pizza. And it's just like this is something they just do in Cambodia. Sprinkle weed on cheese pizza. So that could be a whole debate topic anyway. All right.
So do they get an arrest for
no,
putting
the
weed?
government-
And today, what is the debate topic?
Wait. Min has a question. Do they get arrested for that? Min, the government is so weak in some of those areas that the tourists go to like see a farming place near a temple, that the government doesn't really stop it. And it could be that maybe the local police take cash bribes. They say, hey, let us sell our weed pizza. And the police say, okay, give me money and then you can sell it, right?
Do they bribe them to literally do illegal activities?
What's
Yeah.
today's debate topic?
Vietnam is much more strict, Min. So Cambodia still has some areas that don't have really good government control. So, all right. So, Mr. Liam, what do you mean? What is our debate topic? Telling scary stories to kids. Is this a good idea or not?
Yes.
Definitely not.
It's quite simple.
Definitely,
it's
of course.
Topic. Okay, of course.
Because they're simply just lies and lies.
Well, of course.
But they do work very effective, though.
Yes. See, this is why I think this is a great homework, because you guys had such strong reactions against it that I think we're going to go with this one, right? Usually I change.
Okay, it's good. It's good.
All right, you guys, there's your question. I'm going to put that in Zalo. And then just if you could tell me what the crazy story is. The jumping from the school stories are kind of horrible, kind of violent. I don't know if those stories are true or not. Maybe try not to use those because they're just kind of sad stories, you guys. Give me the crazy ones, you know.
Like people in my class are just telling lies that there's amusement park that is abandoned, if you try to smash something or take something, or go there, and then you find nothing there, you go home, and then the ghost will follow you home.
See, that's what I mean, Liam.
Like,
don't go to that amusement park and then they tell that crazy story, because it could be that the teachers and the moms and dads don't want their kids getting injured in that amusement park. So you put a ghost in the amusement park, makes it a much more scary story for kids. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
The first time I heard that, I was too scared. I didn't go to any amusement park for a year.
Oh my gosh. Well, they just mean the abandoned one, Liam. I don't think they mean all amusement parks, right? Okay. All right, you guys. So there it is. I'm going to say goodbye to you, Stella and Kitty and Daniela and Misa. And
What is Daniela?
Daniela, she's in Canada also. So Daniela and Kitty need to get some rest or do homework. Good night, Mr. Lamb. Thank you for those wonderful stories. Thanks, Ketchup.
Goodbye.
Bye.